Well, hello and welcome back to Geordieland 1892. I'm back. The new season is back as well, and Newcastle United, the first game of the new season, battered Aston Villa, hammered them 5-1. It should have been about 8, to be fair. Alessandro Tonali opening the scoring after just 6 minutes, scoring on his first game in the new season. And unbelievable pass by Anthony Gordon. It was Joe Linton who set him up there, and basically he crossed the ball first time to Sandro Tonali, who just buried it. Now, to be fair, Newcastle's game was fantastic. The midfield, I thought they were absolutely outstanding. I thought we got caught cold, we were a bit asleep for their goal in 11 minutes. Moussa Diaby scoring a long time target for Newcastle United, it would seem, but he went to Aston Villa and he did score. But like I say, I think it was just a sleepy moment for our defence, because after that, Villa did have chances, but I thought the defence played really, really well. Now, obviously, Tonali scoring his first goal, and also Harvey Barnes getting in on the action as well, scoring on his debut as well, really, in the first game of the season. Exciting times ahead, it's just fantastic, isn't it? To start a season in that way. Anybody who said that we were going to smash them, well, obviously they're on some kind of weird drugs, because I tell you what, I thought it was going to be a really tight, tough game, and I didn't think there'd be much in it. I did think Newcastle would win on the first game of the season. I did say 2-1, and I actually did put a bet on 3-2 at one point. But no, Newcastle United, just like I say, just swept them away. And Unai Emery was standing on the touchline there with his arms, old vampire heat. And obviously he would have been baying for blood, wouldn't he, after that game. He just looked so shocked and stunned with what had happened. Now, obviously, the pre-season went really, really well, and obviously Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall must have learned a lot about our football team, our squad in those games. We remained unbeaten throughout that pre-season, and we started that at Gateshead. Now, who would have thought that Alan Saint-Maximin would kick his last ball at Gateshead in the International Stadium for Newcastle United? There had been lots of talk about him leaving. It didn't seem like it was going to happen, but just out of nowhere, he just went, and he's off into Saudi Arabia now. Harvey Barnes came in, obviously, as a replacement for him, and I tell you what, it's exciting times ahead with this Harvey Barnes, isn't it? He looks really, really good. We knew he was a good player, but I tell you what, he fits into our system fantastically, doesn't he? Obviously, we went through those pre-season friendlies, Gateshead, then to Glasgow Rangers, then over to America, in the USA, where it looked absolutely fantastic. Big party atmosphere in the summer series there. Fans from all over the United States and Canada, and obviously a lot of expats and a lot of Geordies out there as well. Looked like they had a great time. I was really envious that I could not go there, but what can you do? Just couldn't afford it. Simple as that. But obviously the finish off there unbeaten, and back home for the Sella Cup, the inauguration of the Sella Cup. And we beat Italian team from Florence, Fiorentina, 2-0 on the Saturday, and then hammer Villarreal on the Sunday, 4-0. Harvey Barnes got 2. But then watching on that day was our third main signing of the season. Was obviously Tino Livramento from Southampton. He has come to play for Newcastle United. We have yet to see him yet. It'll probably take a little while, but I think that is a really good signing. I'm really excited. It was quite expensive, wasn't it? But Newcastle v Villa, wow. I mean, you just couldn't have made it up, really. What a start of the season for Newcastle United. Now, we do have a very, very tough start to the season. I mean, we thought that the Villa game was going to be a lot tougher than it actually was. And I think Newcastle United have got way more gears to move up than what we saw on Saturday. They look brilliant, but I think they can even go up more gears, to be fair. And we're going to have to do that. We're away to Manchester City on Saturday night, 8 o'clock kickoff, UK time. I think it's 9 o'clock here. So I'm really looking forward to that game, to be fair. It will be interesting to see how we do against Guardiola's side on Saturday night down there at the Etihad. And let's just see where we've come, how far we've come, because I think we have come quite far from last season, believe it or not, just by looking at that game. They look hungry, they look like they're really enjoying themselves out there as well. And you know, the team bonding that's been going on in the summer, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Now, we've got Liverpool as well after that, haven't we? We've got them at home, and to be honest, I don't mind Liverpool fans, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of friends who are Liverpool fans, but this Jurgen Klopp seems to be changing my mind a little bit. The way he goes on, he's had another snipe at Newcastle, hasn't he? About this new rule where only one coach can be in the technical area at a time. And I don't know what happened there, I nearly lost my voice, I don't know. But Jurgen Klopp, he's just a massive arsehole, isn't he? He's just, he's a whinging get, and he does my head in. I mean, half of his antics last season on the touchline were absolutely degenerate. He was an absolute arse. And to be fair, a lot of people are giving him a lot of time about this. I'm going to give him this little bit of time, and I'm just going to basically say that, Mr. Klopp, you're a gobshite. And it's simple as that, right? I've put that to bed. Okay, I'm not interested in what he's got to say anymore. The proof will be in the pudding when we beat them, well, hopefully beat them at St James's Park, and I really hope we do. Obviously, it's a massive season for us, and you know, obviously we're all looking forward to the Champions League draw, which will be very soon, end of this month, once everything's sorted out. And I just can't wait for that moment when our name comes out the hat. Thoughts and comments about who you'd like to play. Obviously, we'd like to play some of the really big teams, wouldn't we? I'm kind of hoping that we get a game against Lazio, and then it means that I can do something here and I get to see the lads, hopefully, if I can get a ticket. But I'm probably going to have to go in the Lazio end if that happens. Maybe Napoli, that might be a canny trip as well. But yeah, we're all looking forward to that. And you know, like I say, the game's going to start coming quick and fast. And if we can get a result against Manchester City on Saturday night, oh, it's going to be bloody seventh heaven, isn't it? On cloud nine. You know, who knows? Who knows? They are a fantastic team. But, you know, we've done all right against them in the past. Start of last season at home, we did very well. Who knows? I'm not even going to predict a score. I'm definitely not, because every time I do predict a score, I put a curse on us and a Jonah us. So basically, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Now, like I say, I haven't been around a lot to do many videos lately. I have been working my toys off, and unfortunately I just haven't had time. So, you know, if you do watch the channel, bear with me. I will get back into it, and I'm going to try and do regular slots, okay? So it kind of comes out on a certain day, and obviously I'll try and get a match report up as quick as I can. Now, from me, Geordieland 1892, it was just basically to tell you all how happy I am, and I imagine you're all very happy as well, especially if you're a black and white. And what a start of the season it really was. Those Villa fans looked so dejected at the end of the game. I'm kind of sorry to my cousin. She lives down in Birmingham. She is a bit of a Villa fan, but hey, what can you do? So anyway, listen, from me, Geordieland 1892, remember to subscribe, remember to hit the like button please if you like this. And before I go, I just want to say hello to Italy Magpies, who have always been kind enough to let me use their platform on Facebook. So anyway, a big hello to the guys and girls at Italy Magpies as well. Take a look at them on Facebook. It's good. It's a really good little page. So like I say, from me, Geordieland 1892, all the best for now. And I'll be back after the Manchester City game. If we sign anybody new, I will be back. Apparently there's a few rumours bounding about, but I'm just not going to bother with the rumours. I'm going to wait until we've got some signed, sealed and delivered signings, okay? So for now, all the best and have a good time.